What's going on, Pokey tubers and viewers? Today we're bringing you our first Vivid Voltage booster box break, the first booster of the channel. We've already opened the blister packs and a bunch of build and battle packs. If you haven't checked those videos out, make sure you head over there after this and check those. You can see all the cool pre-release promos and some really awesome hits, including a couple 25th anniversary cards that showed up in our packs. So here we go. This is a box I got on my own. I've got two of these where Tor and I have 6 boxes we got together. You can see most of those in the background. We are going to figure out videos or streams with that for you guys. But this one here today is all mine. So I've been pretty happy with the pulls so far in the build and battle boxes. Definitely love getting the promos. There are quite a few cards I haven't pulled yet. In the second build and battle box, there were so many rares and reverses that we didn't get in the first one. So I'm 120 packs deep on this. You know, there's 40 packs in the build and battle case of 10. So like I said in some other videos, if you're still looking to get Vivid Voltage, just hang in there for the reprint or try to find them locally as they stock each week at your Targets and Walmarts and other stores. And we're also coming out that video, and it may already be out at this point, on how to catch local restocks for Pokemon and Sports. Dreadnought. So other cards I'm hoping to pull from this break are the Pikachu V Pink again, the one that I got in one of the openings was probably like a PSA 8, and I really want to get that card in 10. It's probably my favorite card from the set. It's a really cool full art. Also need to get a few other of the amazing rares, which if we're following the averages, we should get 2 per box. There's a nice Flareon reverse and a Shiftry. Crocoroke, X-Rill, and Bay. I do also really like the Zarude full art. Got 2 real nice cuts of that so far and set those right into the grading pile. Zarude's an actually pretty cool looking Pokemon compared to some of the other newer ones. Joltik, Weedle, Reverse Energy, whoa, and speak of the devil, looking like a devil, there's the Zarude V, the full art. Third one of that, great hit. There's also quite a few rainbow rares that we need to pull. I did pull the Pikachu full art rainbow rare, which I guess is the most in-demand rainbow from the set, obviously. And I just went and sold that to somebody in our Discord to bring up Discord plug. If you guys want to join our Discord, we post a lot of stuff in there. And you can share your content if you're also a creator or trying to grow your channel. Go ahead and drop your content in our Discord and bring some viewers to your stuff. We have no rules against sharing as long as you're sharing appropriate content. Also, if you're trying to catch restocks and pre-orders and figuring out what stuff is worth, we have a lot of good people in there. So the reason I sold that off to the person in Discord is they were only looking for a binder version, and the one that I pulled was probably also an 8 quality. Probably, it might have been a 9, and I really am not a huge fan on the rainbows unless they're going to get a 10, depending on the Pokemon. So I just sold it to him a little bit under market, you know, private sale. There's a nice Lugia reverse. I think that's actually worth a couple bucks comparative, and an Electrode Holo. Oh, that's nice. Tor and I were discussing the holos in this set being like the line holos, and we're not the biggest fans of those. Verses are actually better, and of course the amazing rares are the best looking cards in the set. Sandile, Whalmer, Weedle, Beldum, Wyndham Stadium, Bennett. Oh my gosh, my girlfriend's laughing in the room. I heard her laughing, distracting me. Love it. All right, another Celebi art. So, if you guys are enjoying the videos, the daily videos, we're releasing videos 7 days a week, 365 for as long as we can, since we really got the channel rebooted and going again. If you enjoy these videos, make sure you thumbs up. And if you happen to be new here, make sure you hit that subscribe and turn on those notifications so you get notifications of our new vids as they drop. We're trying to drop them every night between like 7 and 9, but some days we do 2 videos, one in the morning, afternoon time, and one at night. All right, now we got a Galarian Darmanitan V. Not my favorite of the Vs. We pulled that one a couple times already, at least once. Trubbish, Dynamo, DNC reverse, so that's a cool reverse, and a Galarian Berserker. There's going to be a shiny Galarian Berserker and Meowth in the new shiny V set. Hope you guys got your pre-orders in that, and on that. I have a video up talking about shiny V and pre-ordering and what we're doing. If you guys want to check that one out as well, that's a very good video. Got actually a lot of new subs out of that, and if you're one of them, I appreciate you for subbing and continuing to stay with us through the new content. Quagsire, Chuckle, Delmise. So I decided to do the whole booster in one video. I know that's long, probably end up being about 30 minutes. But if that's what you guys prefer, let me know. I used to just break them into 2 or like 6 packs per part, but then it seemed like people didn't want the same content every day. And we have so many videos backed up that breaking out stuff into 6 parts and making like 3-minute videos just doesn't make sense, because it just literally spam your feed every single day with 6 more packs of Vivid. And the longer videos give me a little more opportunity to talk Pokemon with you guys, which I'm trying to do a little more commentary with these instead of just reading all the cards. Shuppet. There's the Shaman. Remember when Shaman was the big chase in Roaring Skies? The Shaman full art was going for like $100. It's a pretty nice art. A little bit different. It's like that pencil, colored pencil flat style. Because you can watch anybody open packs, you know, so hoping you're here for some of the commentary. Talking more about Shiny V, some other cards that look pretty sweet. There's the Shining Suicune that I'm really excited for, as well as Discord. You know, that's one of everybody's favorite hits, possibly coming from that set. You also have the, you know, the 2 Shining Charizards and the 2 versions of Lapras coming out. Shining Coughing is really cool, and then you have the Galarian, I assume, Wheezing Shining. The Farfetch'd and the Surfetch'd Shinings look amazing. The Ponyta and Rapidash, the Galarian versions, are also in Shining, and those look cool. Oh wow, our first regular Charizard rare hit. We have yet to pull this in anything but the Build and Battle promo packs have it for building decks, but we've not pulled one or a reverse out of a pack yet. So it's like $3, $2 to $3 for that card, but it seems to be a pretty low pull rate for a rare based on the 100-some packs that we've opened. Whalmer, Dynamo. Yep, so Shiny V's great. I'm sure we'll get more leaks on the English version, which is going to be Sword and Shield 4.5 in English over the next couple months. That's aiming for February, so you definitely, if you're feeling like you missed out on the Japanese boat or don't collect Japanese, I highly suggest getting in the Discord and monitoring those pre-release or pre-orders for that. It's going to be heavy pre-orders, almost to the point where we're going to over-order, because just like some of the Vivid Voltage, places are not getting their allocation of product and not being able to deliver the amount that they gave people. So they're like, all right, well, you ordered 10, but we only got X amount for everyone, so we're reducing your order to 2 or 1. So we're expecting that with Shiny V 4.5, even though Pokemon's probably realizing we need to print more. There's always a strategy for them to print short to keep the hype going, keep the resale market going. As much as people complain about the resale market, that's what drives a lot of people in the hobby and drives a lot of the hype and the exclusivity of some things. But they're always trying to find that balance because, you know, they obviously don't want to cost themselves profit, but they don't want to overprint into oblivion. Ooh, can't believe it. Just speaking of the devil, here, the reverse Charizard. Our first one that, and with the hit, another new hit for us here on the channel, a Darmanitan V Max. That's a little bit better looking than the other card, just a normal V. So very cool to get the Charizard in reverse. I will grade this if it's gradable. Let's take a look. If I can get it off my desk. It actually looks really good. Probably a 9 though. I don't ever trust Modern to get a 10 really. So back to Shiny V5. Definitely overorder your pre-orders if possible. There will be putting out product every week. You know, the Japanese stuff, they're not doing that here, so it just makes it a little harder to get it outside of Japan, right? So that's always an outside factor. But we also were patient with Champion's Path. I told Tor, I'm like, don't order these ETBs pre-order. And then there was some hype, and they're slowly coming down, or you can buy the single packs, and we've been able to get them in stores pretty successfully, or other types of boxes. But with Shiny V5 and everyone just calling it Hidden Fates 2, if you're really wanting to rip it right off the bat, get your pre-orders in. So we assume the delivery system with Shiny V in English will be the same as every kind of like mid set. You're going to have your ETBs, which would be your prime collectible item, and then you're going to have your pin boxes and other things like that. You know, so there's that, and we don't know what ties Shiny V is going to have to the 25th anniversary items. There could be different special promo boxes or ordering that might have Shiny V combined with some 25th anniversary. And oh, there we go, Pikachu V. Not the pink one, but I've gotten some good cut copies of this so far that I'm definitely going to have graded. So speaking of the 25th anniversary again, if you're interested to see some of those cards that leaked into our Vivid Voltage packs, go check out those other channels. We pulled a few of those promos. We'll see what actually shakes out when the print fully comes out and the official leaks come out, but I do have those cards on hand now. Let me go ahead and sleeve this VMAX. Yep. So that's going to be an exciting time. If we get the shiny set coming out with all the promos, we'll be going heavy on Japanese releases for the 25th anniversary. You had the Mario, Luigi, Pikachu boxes for the 20th anniversary. I'm down to 2 sets, but you've seen the prices on those. Generations was part of it. Even the 20th anniversary ETBs, I was selling those in the spring, clearing out space. They had held their value to me at that point, in terms of like, I'm done holding this. I was moving, so I cleared space and dumped all those. But those were a nice piece that came out. So you might be overwhelmed with stuff next year. Come on, camera, you can do it. So we're doing pretty good on our hits so far. We would like to see an amazing rare pop up here shortly. Oh, come on, this one's like tough. And pink. And there's a Talonflame V. Gotten quite a few of that one. So going back to Champion's Path, you know, the only piece I'm really holding is some ETBs. We've opened quite a few on the channel. Probably open some more for you guys, but I think that's the most collectible piece from the set. I'm not a big fan of the trainer boxes and all those different types of double boxes. I just don't like the space that stuff takes up. I like the value of the ETB versus how many packs you get, and it's obviously a lot smaller, and the design is really good. If you saw the prices of Shining Legends, and even though a reprint's coming with Hidden Fates ETBs, the reprints, unless you're getting them for pure retail from a store, online stores are selling them for more already. So here's a hit. Aegis Fee, one of my least favorite in the set. That's where your collectability is for these subsets, is in the ETBs at this point. Just in my opinion, there's just so much risk with those other boxes getting dented. If you're really keeping them for the sealed value, there's just so much risk to the integrity of the box, moving those around or whatever, and just the amount of space they take up. And it's just a lot of wasteful plastic. I mean, I like the subsets, but if they just made a 10 pack box like they do in Japanese for those, and made them small, just waste less material. I mean, we opened all that Champions Pass stuff and we had to recycle all that plastic and cardboard. It's just extra waste, and you know, just prefer to be like Japanese. So if you're not familiar with the Japanese subsets, like the original Hidden Fates GX Ultra Shiny and Shiny V5, those come in 10 pack boxes, which are literally the size of the pack. They're like that thick, that big, and it's just straightforward. There's no promo cards and no pins and coins or any of that stuff. Not saying they don't make that, but if you're just wanting the packs, they have the option for you, and it's such a better delivery system, especially when you want to store them as sealed. I've got 10 boxes, 9 or 10 boxes of GX Ultra Shiny still. At that point, when that set came out and I was opening them, I opened like 2 boxes, and you got one big shiny, one little per box, and we're thinking Shiny Star 5, Shiny V5, whatever, will have that same ratio. And the singles were so much better to buy than paying 45, 50 bucks for those boxes and getting 2. Just buy the singles you want and keep the boxes sealed. So that's what I did. I just started buying singles from stores. Oh, here's a hit. Oh, Colossal VMAX. Haven't hit that one yet. The V card is actually really cool of this one. It's like purple. You know, guys, I like the purple and pink psychic Pokemon. I just like when the background on a lot of these cards makes it for me, especially with one like this. Like, this is just so blurred. It's really, like, I don't know. Just look at that Zarude, and you can really see the Pokemon well. That's kind of what makes some of the arts for me. Wow, we flew through this. We have 8 packs left in only 18 minutes. I really thought this would go 30 minutes. But when I'm just talking and not reading all the names and failing, it seems to go a little bit quicker. So we really need to pull an amazing rare or a rainbow here or something to solidify this box. There's a Zebra Striker reverse and a Tornadus holo. That's actually a pretty sweet holo. I remember the full arts of those Tornadus were really sweet when they came out. Kind of reminds me of a genie. Nuzleaf. Alright, well, if you're still watching, let's get some thumbs up. Let's try to get a couple amazing rares or a couple more VMAXs out of this pull. We're at 2 VMAXs, a lot of Vs. Let's see how we do. Pikachu, Garbodor, Trumbeak, Hitmontop. Next pack. Slugma, Beldum, Milcery, Wooper, Nincada, and there we go. Celebi, amazing rare. There's an X-Plow. Let's get this sleeved up. If this happens to somehow be your first time seeing amazing rare on video, I just wanted to point out how the energy symbols and the amazing rare symbol down here and some of this border stuff is also the textured holo. These are honestly the best thing from the set. It just, you know, us vintage lovers who grew up with vintage just love the regular size art in terms of nostalgia, but this brings a little bit more to it, kind of like a hybrid. So that's really good. If you need some of the amazing rares, you're not pulling them and just want to buy them, you know, there's cheap as $10 on Troll and Toad for the Zacian and the Zaramatu or whatever it's called. And I think the Rayquaza is like $20 to $30, with that being considered the rarest or more most in demand. So they're not that expensive to buy because they're not that hard to pull overall, but I just think they're the coolest cards. I definitely want to get a full set in PSA 10 if possible. So here's the Lugia, or Lugia. I always say Lugia, but I like when people say Lugia. That's the regular holo, so that's a pretty good hit. It's a nice looking card. I'd definitely grade that if it's gradable. I have to look it over. When I say gradable though, I'm really just saying, does it at least have a shot at a 10? If it gets a 9, I'm not gonna be upset. But when you send a card that's like $2 or whatever it may be, and you spend $10 to get it graded, whatever that cost is at the time, and it gets an 8, and you're like, you can't even sell it, and then you just, you know, you're not happy with pack fresh 8s. That's one we haven't gotten. We got once. Speaking of the amazing rares and the Shiny Star V set, there's going to be 3 more amazing rares, which doesn't necessarily mean they're going to be the amazing rares in the English set. There could be more, there could be none, but in the Japanese, there are 3 of them. One is Kyogre, Yveltal, and is it Xerneas maybe? Or not Xerneas, it's Yveltal and I can't remember the third one. Another mythic Pokemon. Charmeleon reverse, pretty cool. Toucannon, I don't think we've gotten that in a regular pack. Because the amazing rares that are in Vivid Voltage were not in the Vivid Voltage Japanese version. I'm 90% sure about that. And they were in another set. I think it was Heartbeat or something like that. So when they come to English, it's not always the same. And you guys, if you look back at GX Ultra Shiny, Hidden Fates is not all the same. Ah, there we go, our second one. We got a great hit here with Rayquaza. I think now at this point we just need the Jirachi and one of the other dog looking ones to complete the set. Alright. Coming up to last pack magic. Let's go Pikachu. Let's get a rainbow or even another amazing rare. Let's break the average, get 3. Oops. Here we go. Meowth, Cottonee, Arrokuda, Nincada, Pikipek, Joltik, and a Samurott. Alright, well that is the end of the break. If you guys enjoyed the video, enjoyed the commentary, let me know in the comments below. And as always, thank you guys for watching.